Greetings, little patients, and welcome back to Plague Night Plays, The Plague of Shadows. So in the last episode, we set forth on our merry adventure to collect the essences, 8 magical things that I need to create the ultimate potion, to get the very things that I desire. And in this episode, we continue on that veritable quest. So, I have a choice on my plate at the moment. Do I go for the sulking spectre or the pompous king? I think because he's quite a nuisance, I shall go to Bridemore Keep and blow that king out of the water. Bombs away! Let us go! I must say, this castle is quite immaculate. A bit too flashy for my taste, though. I feel that I don't need such lavish luxuries. I'm perfectly content with my little oratorium. I know I'm saying it wrong, but I'm a little loopy. But still, all of this flash and glam and glitz, not really necessary for me. I'm more than content with my explosions, my crew, and of course, my assistant Mona. Ah, what a wonderful woman she is. Truly, one could not ask for a better assistant. Ah, truly magnificent. Anyways, we are testing some of our new abilities, as you can see. One of the new explosions, as well as the float bounce, which is honestly quite useful. It does come in handy when dealing with flying rodents. I prefer to stick bombs on their backs, although I must say, the king putting propellers on them is not something original. That is a patented design from my keep, and I'm going to make sure he knows it. But first we must get through this rather large castle. Although I do like that you can blow up their heads. That's a nice touch. Now, moving forward. Hold on. Must check first. Ba-boom! No. The wall would have exploded immediately was there something there. Unfortunately, not. A ladder. Where will it take me? To a secret, it seems. Can I go to the right? Or is this the way to go? It certainly seems like it leads to a secret, but I could be wrong. Certainly seems like it's leading me on the right path. I guess we're moving forward regardless. I must admit, I'm not a fan of not being able to use my bombs. It's not a fun thing when you can't use the very weapon that you have been so eager to play with. There we go, much better. Alright, it seems with these particular bombs, you can only use them 2 at a time. Must be careful. Only use them when truly necessary. And of course, make sure that you can stay airborne when using them. I might want to switch back. Normal explosions for the time being, just so I can get that added triple bounce. I might also want to use some of those tonics. Yes. Best to be on the safe side and all that. Now let us climb. And let us move forward, shall we? I think I'm starting to understand how all this works. Yes. I must make sure that at the end of the explosion, that I can get there. That seems to be how this works. Although I could be wrong. Hold on a moment. Why is that not exploding? That should have exploded. There's an indent in the wall, for goodness sake. Why wouldn't it explode? Ah, such a shame. I'll blow it up at some point. Oh well, moving forward. Seems there's a veritable treasure chest here. I wonder what sort of treasures lie inside. Oh, there's 2 chests. What a lucky thing for me. In the big chest we find... Ooh, a flare wand. Worthless! It's rubbish! I don't need it. I have exploded, it seems. That relic is useless. I wonder if I could pawn it off somewhere. Make a profit of it and such. Although now I seem to be at a disadvantage because I have lost all of the health that I had accumulated. It seems like this was a secret path in retrospect. Just for a secret that's rather worthless. Oh well, continuing down that path regardless, because consistency! Because when you're a mad scientist, Consistency is what you look for, right, ladies and gentlemen? My apologies. I do tend to get a bit crazy. But then again, what mad scientist doesn't, right? Every mad scientist has a little bit of insanity in them. And one must never lose that spark of insanity, you see. For if you do, you become just like the hapless sheep that inhabit the world. And I am no sheep. I am a plague doctor. I have standards, you see. And those standards must be met. And of course, there are very few that can meet such standards. Mona is one of them. Because Mona is amazing. She is wonderful. And Mona will be protected. Anyone who dares harm her will get blown up! Now then, let us continue. Move forward, get to that particular tray. There should be a nice bit of chicken here. Ah, delicious. Now, let us move downward. And avoid the fight with the knight altogether. And ba-boom! And now for you, ba-boom! Ah, explosions really are the delights of life, don't you think? Now then, moving forward. Seems those will drop. Seems like they're made of fool's gold, and if anything. They don't seem like they have the best construction. Gonna have to move past them rather quickly. Although this one seems like it's scalable. Or not. Oh well, not like I needed anyway to get those jewels. Moving down this ladder. It seems that there's a path for one shovel knight here. Could I fit? No. It's too small for me. Or rather, I don't fit the shape. Such a shame, really. I wonder what secrets could have been held there. But, says for another time. Have to move forward and take care of that pompous king. And yes, he is pompous. He's a rather annoying narc. Why do I call him a narc? Simple. The man only thinks of himself. He doesn't think of the finer things in life. He's only obsessed with, oh, royalty, oh, this, oh, that, oh, I'm king of everything. Rather annoying chap, if you ask me. So that is why I call him a narc, because he is boring, you see. Obsessed with royalty and nothing else. No finer things in life, no nuance, no explosions. None of the things that make life worth living, you see. He's just a boring pauper in a shiny suit of armor. Now, my outfit, as you can see, is much more refined. Large fancy cloak, big beaked nose. Truly a refined outfit, you see. Let's move forward before I go on a tangent on why King Knight is a worthless peon. Ooh! Although I will say his employ of griffin soldiers is quite nice. Griffins are such majestic creatures. Look at how beautiful they are. And they spew fireballs. And seriously, who can say no to a creature that spews fireballs? Who says no to that? If you say no to that, I will blow you up. Now, flying rats on the other hand, a bit classless. Rats with bombs, however, whew, that's another wonderful thing, if I must say. Moving forward, and let's blow ourselves up here to get up high, because there are secrets hidden abound in every part of this castle. So we must find them, excavate them, so that way no one else can have them but ourselves. Gotta be careful. Gotta be very careful. Aim it and fire! It's a shame that their wands cannot protect them from bombs. Wands cannot protect from bombs. No, they cannot. Wands cannot protect from my bombs. That much is for certain. Have to watch myself. There are bugs here. Although bugs do make for good experimentation, don't you think? They are quite lovely creatures. Lots of treasure here. Good treasure. Although it seems weird to me that I can go through the top of this particular draped cloth, and yet I can't go through here. Why? There's a wall. Why would there be a wall there? That makes no sense to me. Keep your composure, Mr. Plague Knight. Do not lose yourself. But then again, I'm already lost. A little crazy, as you can see. It's from the fumes. The fumes of all the bombs they make. A very common side effect, you see. A very normal thing. But, as one must do in the scientific fields, You must take risks. You must do things that normal minds, normal plebeian minds would never truly understand. That's why I'm a bit loopy. Bomb for you. I said bomb for you. Bomb for you. Much better. And a bomb for you. See, you understand the finer things. You understand that when a bomb goes boom in your face, you go boom with it. That's how it's supposed to work. I see we have a knight we have to deal with, just a regular plebeian. It's a normal knight with a shield. Not a fan of these blokes. They're just annoying because they don't know when to quit. That and their defenses really irk me. Come on, get knocked down. Thank you. And thank you for the additional gold. I do appreciate it. I'm going to need it if I'm going to buy Mona's upgrades. Ah, Mona. She takes good care of me, doesn't she? That's why I hold her on such high regards. She's so sincere. She takes good care of me, okay? I don't have a thing for her. No, I do not. You heard nothing. You know nothing, you hear? Nothing at all. Ah, blowing up rats and floating. Always a good time. Grab this, grab that, grab this, grab that. All of the things to grab. And of course, blow off their heads. Moving along. Now, this book. An ordinary tome, yes, but... Ah, 'tis magic, you see. But I do not need this. I suppose I do need this tome. Oh well, I will utilize it as I see fit. Gotta time it right, though. Yee! Now, double jump. Excuse me, I would like to jump on these pages and move forward. Thank you very much. Now then, let's try this again. Yee! Watch the lava. Whoa! Oh dear! There we go. Just gotta time each jump precariously. Precariously jump between the pages in order to get roasted alive by boiling pot of lava. Seriously, who keeps lava in their house? I ask you, what sort of barbarian pauper leaves lava in cauldrons around their home? I'll tell you who. King Knight. Because he is nothing but a spoiled brat. He's a spoiled little child that deserves nothing more than to be blown to smithereens in that fool's gold armor he wears. I will blow him up. Just you watch. Sometimes it's nice to let loose your anger. Unfortunately, it's not a good thing to do so when you're near a lava cauldron. Because you will die, you see. And dying is no fun. Dying is never fun. It also would not be a good idea to blow up the thing, bringing you back to a position so you don't have to go too far back. I do love this float thing. It really is useful when you have to deal with large areas where you cannot land, for you will die if you do. It's also good for distance. Get the coin. Would you? Probably should have charged up first before doing that. Would have been a smarter idea. Now then, let's try this again. Probably did this wrong. Okay, up we go. Hit this. Right, and soar. Good. We've gotten through that basic part rather simply. Right, hit this. Land there, jump there, and we're good. Now then, boosh! Quite easy now. Make sure you have enough to make it across. Excuse me, Mr. Rat! I do believe I did not give you permission to hurt me. Or did I give permission to those lava pits, but they did it anyway. So that's why they can stay there. Because I can't readily kill them. Because they're lava cauldrons. Can't really kill something that's inanimate. Now can you? What do you mean you can? You can blow it up. But unfortunately, I can't do that. So, I have to settle for just moving past them. Speaking of which, another griffin has graced us with its majestic presence. It also seems you can't get too close to them because, well, they will swipe at you. But it's okay. I have bombs. Bombs make things better. Quite fitting that the griffin turned into a giant big chicken, because that's essentially what they are. Now then, to fight this pompous idiot.
Plague Knight? You double-crossing constable of crucibles!
Having fun in your little kingdom. Oh, sorry, I meant kingdom.
Oh, this lavish lifestyle is in my blood, peon! Bask in the glimmering grace of a true monarch! As the embodiment of opulence, I demand a tribute!
Let's have that essence. I think I'll take that nice crown, too! And in this one dialogic exchange, you can see why I hold him in such low regards. He's nothing but a child in armor. He is worthless to me. He is nothing more than essence to collect, and I shall do just that. I will destroy him. I will destroy every fiber of his being, and his essence will be nothing short of brilliance to my potion. Excuse me for my rudeness. Ah, yes. The essence of a king. Truly magnificent. Lovely. Truly lovely. 1 down, 7 to go. Drop the essence into my dynamo decanter here. Essences are volatile, but my breakthrough design stabilizes them. Once the essences are all distilled together, if my research is correct, then we can craft the ultimate potion. King Knight's essence is ours, and I discovered that his crown isn't real gold. I knew it! Pretender indeed. Well, let's get down to business then. Oh yes! What do you have for me? Cascade powder. Let's try a new case. A lobbing case. This could be interesting to use. Although, before I buy anything else, I want to do some research with you now that I have those 40 cipher coins. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, stand back as I test my hypothesis. Let's see what you can do. Oh, watching her do magic is wondrous. Shush! Take a gander at your new arsenal. Woo! Many new toys to play with. Let's see. Component powder. Keep throwing in bombs to make a bigger boom. Bigger boom is yes! I want bigger boom! Should I get a quick fuse? Blows up immediately? Yes, please! I like things that blow up quickly. Okay, I think we're done here. Thank you, Mona. Now then, let's see about equipping these things. Lob casing, component powder, and quick fuse. Let's see how this combination springs forth. Okay. Ooh! I love the explosion effect. It seems to explode in mid-air, though. That could be tricky. Going to have to be cautious of that. Although it could be quite useful for those annoying aerial enemies. Okay, let's go talk to Sir Percy. Give him these pieces of paper. I think I just got a little dumber by listening to this. Still, the 500 gold coins is quite worth it. I wonder what sort of weird romance advice this horse could even give, really. He's worthless as can be, have you noticed? It seems we have a knight in our midst, but I'm not interested in that. What happens in the Truple Pond, I wonder? Ah, one of my associates.
There's definitely nothing here, boss. I did my most thorough check. Should we move on?
I don't believe that. Let's bomb the place! No! Get in there and check! Doesn't seem like anything happened when I knocked that peon into the water. I suppose I'll have to move on for now. Oh well, I'm sure the pond will bear fruit at some point. For now, let's go deal with the sulker known as Spectre Knight. Let's blow him to smithereens! I think for the time being I'm gonna stick with the bounce casing, because I do like the way that it just hits the ground. Although I will say I am quite fond of the new explosive tactic we have. It's quite nice. Easy now. Don't get overzealous, Plague Knight. You must be careful. You must be very careful. Don't want to lose your head. My apologies. I do not like letting myself go too crazy You see, madness is a good thing, but only in short bursts. If you let your madness go too stir-crazy, you end up with a very bad day. Although, I do want to comment on something with the gameplay, so to speak. Nothing with the game itself. I'm very happy blowing things up. However, the music does not change, even though clearly a superior knight is playing. The music does not reflect my more insane demeanor. And I honestly do not know why. There should be some sort of musical change to reflect who I am, you see. I just do not understand why this is. Oh well, it's a minor nitpick, really. And of course we can always fix it later, I suppose. It's more just an aggravation. Much like these ghosts. No matter how hard I pelt them with bombs aplenty, they do not disappear. And more of them just continue to spawn, further aggravating me. Still, I will not let it bother me. But what I will let bother me is this giant skeleton that just hops around like it's nobody's business. Does the skeleton not realize that there are more important things to worry about? Like blowing up this graveyard to upset the spectre. Still, he is dead now. Permanently, no ghost. No revivals, none of that. Unless, of course, that spectre decides to bring him back, feeling sympathetic and all that. Still, only time will tell. Won't it, my little patience? Now then, let us move down, for I feel there's a secret afoot. There's another one of those big chests. I wonder what collecting these worthless relics will do. Although I would admit getting more chests, well, more coins, I should say, is a plus. Just not the plus I was looking for. I'm looking for things that I can utilize. A phase locket. What on earth would I need that for? Whatever. There must be a way to pawn this stuff. I just don't know how yet. Whoa! Oh dear. I seem to find myself in a predicament. It seems I have fallen in water, and water apparently is enough to kill me. What ridiculousness! I feel that I would be fine in aquatic places. Why would I be so fragile in water? Of all things, water is the essence of life. Does that mean I'm not allowed to drink it? Seems a bit foolish to me. But I am apparently unable to go into water. Maybe the water's poisoned or something because it's in a graveyard, or rather, a lich yard, as the sulking spectre would put it. Ugh. He's another one with an attitude problem. His issue? He's nothing short of what I, as a doctor, would call manic depressive. Seriously, he is nothing but a moping ninny. And I cannot stand those who can't have a bit of fun in dealing out death and destruction. Seriously, it's like he bemoans the fact he's one of us. Still, I suppose I can understand his point of view. It must get so boring living amongst the dead. Well, the problem here is you chose to live here, you pious idiot! I'm surrounded by fools. Have you noticed? Have you noticed that I'm surrounded by utter fools? Utter idiots! Idiots who don't know the first thing about common bloody sense. It bothers me to no end that they don't realize that the situations they find themselves in are of their own undoing. Such morons. Truly, they're idiots. I can't stand them. That's why I need their essences, because I can use them for something greater than the sum of their idiotic parts. But of course, that is just wishful thinking, really. Soon I will have my ultimate potion, and soon I will rid the world of their idiocy. I have no need for their stupidity. I have no need for all their dumb ways of thinking. They must go boom, like everything else in this world. And that is what I plan to do. I plan to make them go big boom, because that's what they deserve. for being such fools, such simpletons, such idiots! Do I get a little bit overboard? Yes, I do. Do I enjoy every second of it? Oh, yes, I do! It's fun to be mad. Now then, let's blow up these headless skeletons. I wonder what happened. I suppose you could say they lost their head! My apologies. I'm letting the insanity get the better of me. Not a very good habit, I know, but it is an affliction that I must deal with. Let's collect all this gold. I can buy more of Mona's wonderful explosive properties. I would not be who I am today without her. I would not have the tools at my disposal without her maniacal genius. And for those of you who are thinking, oh, it's a ship thing, I'm going to say this once. We are not a ship, quote unquote. Do you see a boat between the two of us? There's no such thing as a ship. It's just a romantic pairing. That is what it is scientifically called, and we are not scientifically compatible. That is all I have to say on this matter. Now, I need to blow this particular thing up, because he refuses to... Oh dear, I have screwed up big time. Well, at least there was a checkpoint beforehand. Better than nothing, I suppose. Moving right along. So I suppose I can answer the question of why I wear a mask. Because I like masks! Is that so hard to understand? Sometimes I just like to wear a mask. Is that so wrong? It fits with my aesthetic. And before any of you saying, oh, aesthetic, I have an aesthetic, I don't care what you have to say. I don't care. I wear what I want to wear. And if you have a problem with that, I've got a particular vial here that goes boom with your name on it. So, are we going to have issues with the way I dress? No? Good! Woohoo! I'm blowing myself up for fun. Who cares how I look? Regardless, let's continue moving forward. One has to question how they're able to make sand sediments in such perfect cubicle shapes. I find it to be rather fascinating. But then there are others who think it's just an obstacle. I find it to be a breakthrough in scientific genius. For how does one take a bit of sand and form it into a cube? Such things are not scientifically possible unless they are wet, but when you break them, they are solid in nature. So I am a bit perplexed, I suppose would be the word. Alright, now let's get this head up there. No, I want it to go up. Can I get it up? Thank you. Good. Now then, let's move it along. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we go. This annoying electric frog is getting on my last beak. There. It is now gone. No longer have to deal with its nonsense. Down we go. I love it when I can fall and collect treasure along the way. And before I get lost, might as well collect whatever's over here as well. Because, hey, treasure's a wonderful thing, is it not? Especially once you're blowing people up. Now then, what's in this blue chest? Who are you?
Poured in a beaker, stuffed in a bag, Chester's always got the swag. Hey, nice relic, pal. You know I could take that off your hands and give you something a little more interesting.
Interesting, you say? Well, if you want this phase locket, I suppose I can take that off your hands. Leech liquid. Okay, replenish your energy by damaging enemies. Ooh, I do like that. When I get hit, I can use this to get my health back. Oh, a truly wonderful thing. Wonderful, yes! Lovely. A truly lovely power. Ooh, oh yes. I do indeed like that. Very much so. There's a treasure chest here. I wonder what's inside. Another bit of sheet music for Percival. At least Percy will be happy to have more paper that he can toss away. I did not mean to activate that. Although, it is doing what is advertised. So I suppose I can't complain about it too much. Although I can complain that the skeleton is not dead. And now I can't complain anymore because it's now dead. Now then, what is next for us? I see there is a coin there. How do I reach it? Can I boost up? No, I cannot. Oh, I seem to have fallen. And there's another skeleton here to bother me. Let's try to connect a bomb together. Oh, you're just going to be annoying, aren't you? Eat a big explosion from Plague Night. Beautiful. Give me that chicken. And all the treasure in the world is mine. Ah, I love when things go my way. And of course, a good drink goes a long way, too. Though it does leave me wondering how I get that coin. I'm sure we can at least avoid one. Oh, the stormy night sections. Oh, I loathe them. How I detest them. Why did I suddenly activate that? I did not want to activate that. That was not the point of activating that. Oh well, I can easily get it back. It is no skin or marrow off of my beak. It's completely fine. What's not fine is dying in the first place. Regardless, I am fine. I am calm. I am connected. Do not allow yourself to fall, Plague Knight. But falling is fun, I hear you say. Not in this instance, it is not. Focus. Get to the end of the stage. Foolish little bird brain. Yes, I call myself bird brain. What of it? Because I am a beaked figure, you see. So, bird brain just feels fitting. Now, I'm going to use these tonics for the fight ahead. Just to be safe. Now then, let's talk to the Sulker. An edgy little thing, isn't he?
So, Reaper reads me, Reaper. But you are no kindred spirit. What have you come to harvest, foolish alchemist?
If only you could see me yawning under this mask. Oh, spooky ghost.
A mask indeed. As befits a hollow, blustering fool. You hide only from yourself. How tragic that you shall never emerge from cowardice. From here, your story must end!
What does he know about who I am? What does this foolish, hooded figure know of me? What do you say, my dear patients? Shall we put this moaning fool in his place? I think it's high time he got a bit of his own medicine. It's a good thing I equipped those tonics. Ugh, I wasn't able to get my drink. Ugh, this stupid scythe is quite a nuisance. Then again, I am being a bit erratic. Such is my way, though. Such is the way of the plague. Let's get some energy back, shall we? Boom! Lots of explosions! Pretty explosions! Explosions go boom, but they need to go boom in this guy's face! Ah, much better. As long as I stay in the air like he does, I'll be fine. And of course he ruins my opportunities. I dislike this spectre. I will make sure he dies 1,000 deaths, 1,000,000 torments for his heresy. This is not working. Let's go to tracer powder. Let's do this. I'm going to die at this rate if I'm not careful. I don't want to die, so I will make sure he goes first. It is a little difficult to do this without being able to see. Hit him. Yes! He's now dead. Give me your essence. Ah, the essence of death itself. The essence of a reaper. A spectre! I must regain my composure. I am losing myself. Not a healthy habit. Oh, she's dancing. I've never seen her dance before. What majestic movements. What style and grace. Truly magnificent. One could observe her for hours. She looks so peaceful, so calm. It is interesting to see my assistant with such hobbies, though it feels lonely, sad even, that she does not have a partner with which to share dances with. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, down we go. Oh, Mona, what were you doing in here? How long were you watching? And you operated my torque lifts unsupervised? I just dropped in. I barely saw anything. Come on, I'm not some creep. Well, I guess the charade is up. Yeah, I dance down here. All the time. By myself. Big deal. By yourself? That doesn't sound like fun. Well, whatever. I don't see anyone rushing to join me, so I'm used to the solitude by now. Wish I could help you there, but, you know, 2 left feet and all. Yeah, it's no big deal. Anyway, Spectre Knight has given up the ghost. Great! I need to swing by the Lich Yard and scrape up some ectoplasm later. Fantastic! Your face, you look different. Is something the matter? Silly, I'm smiling. Oh, by the way, take a swig of this health potion I made for you. Maybe it'll help? Woo! Tasty! And with a health bonus! Lovely. Let's see, do we have enough? Oh, no, definitely not enough. I'm going to need to do some shopping. Let's do the bullet burst. That may come in handy. As well, I think a floating case could be fun to work with. That will be all for now, Mona. Maybe I could learn to dance. You heard nothing! Though who would be able to teach me such things? Plague Knight, I just love a tall, strong man. Maybe we could brew you, some kind of potion to help with that. Anyways, yes. No, I'm not in the mood for such pleasantries. Now then, take these papers, Percy. Give me your advice.
Her heart will melt. Her heart will be like putty in your hands if you merely recite this poem. Thy love is a summer's rain, dewdrops upon thine face, shining in thy light. Be with me, lady.
It's amazing that he can even dress himself, let alone dispense love advice. Still, I do wonder, how am I going to learn how to dance? This is a conundrum. Minion.
I picked up your special delivery. Wanna take a look and settle the bill?
Sure. A bait bomb. This will come in handy. Toss into a sparkling pit and see what flies up. I think I know what to do with this. I have one final trip to make. To the Triple Pond. And now with that lich out of the way, the path clears evermore. Lovely. Now then, off to the Triple Pond. With this bomb in play... Oh, get out of the way! Let's use this. That was supposed to do something. I had hoped that this would perhaps lead to something happening. But unfortunately, nothing. Oh well. I will not blow you up this time. However, I am perplexed. Why does this not work? I suppose I need something a bit more potent for this. But that will be for next time, my little patients. For you see, I need to catch up on some research and rest. So, tune in next time as we venture further and further into new heights. So until then, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting me know your favorite moments from this episode. Also be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure all notifications are turned right on, so you know when my next experiment finally brews. Also share this video around because your continued viewership and support is always greatly appreciated. And of course, a very special thanks to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon supporters. Those being Sebastian Canino, Angelique De La Rouge, Jessie Barb 06, Panda 475, Nagi Oki, Mickey War, Mighty Carpite, Jesse Alvarez, Grimmy Leon, Ruby the Wolf, Harley Wolf, and Katie Honey Jade. If you'd like to support the Patreon family, as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. And with all that said, this has been the Plague Knight. And be sure to take your medicine for next time. Farewell!